my name is Tima. Oh, actually, that's the name zoomed in. But my name is Tima, aka the Master Archivist, and today I'll be joining you to watch some more Book of Boba Fett. New episode just dropped. Going to fix my camera right here. Um, got like no zoom right here. Let's fix that. There we go. I'm gonna get rid of the autofocus there. All right. So we're gonna pick up where we left off for last week. This is gonna be episode 3 of Book of Boba Fett. Um there. Alright, better. Gonna upload. There you go. Alright. Let me just bring up everything. Finalize my stuff here. And my audio is getting funky again. Check, check, check. Alright. That's my whole congestion though. Alright. Cool. So we got yo, Mel's Marrow with the stuff. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Hello, how are you on this fine evening? So I'm gonna get this kickstarted in just a minute. Looks like this episode's going to be roughly, it says it's 38 minutes and 34 seconds. Um, Obviously that's including the all the Disney and Star Wars opening stuff, and of course the end credits there. So, yo, James and there, what's poppin', bro? So we're gonna have some more stuff to work with. What we saw last week saw the Hutt twins, Jabba's cousins, the Black Chrysanthemum. Very excited to have that introduced into live action. Yo, Gucci Dutch, hello. Um, Boba Fett, more like let's fucking go Boba Fett. You know, that's actually, I'll give you credit, that's actually pretty good. I've never heard that one. Trying to think what else there is. Booting up Disney Plus right now. There you go. Yeah, of course, Book of Boba Fett is exclusively available on Disney Plus. Um, I'm trying to think what else there was. We got to see Boba get his like full initiation into like the Tuscan Raider. I guess tribe. I guess I'll call them. Looks like a more of a nomadic species. Every other time I've seen Tuscans, they usually have like their own little place. So, this just looks to be more of like a wandering nomadic tribe, and we're gonna kind of see where it takes us from there. I might honestly change this mask. It's like pressing out my nose and messing up my nostrils here, but already horribly congested. So I haven't really felt well the past couple weeks. So I will always be here though to watch some Book of Boba Fett. You're going me, yo. All right, for real though. What she's doing as Fennec Shan is literally just like beautiful work, and I've honestly really come to appreciate the character more. Before I was not that I hated, but it really gave me that 2D character, of course. And what'd she do? She was just a really good assassin. I was like, oh, cool. And what they do now with her, big fan of. So I think that's been good enough time. Good intro there. We see the twins are coming after Boba. They said they'll come back at a later time to handle business with Boba. I'm wondering if that's gonna play out here. And we saw more stuff with Tuscan. So let's see if this is gonna be more of a background episode, and or if we're doing more like background stuff, or if this is gonna be modern times Daimo Lord Fett here. So let's get this kick started. I'm gonna take a look here. Think about the audio. Let's see. All right, there we go. We're gonna sit through the recap. So you see the. I love these assassins because they remind me like the foot ninjas from what's it from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. To see it's going through. We see like the assassins. We see Boba Fett meeting the mayor. Yeah, and here's everything I was going over. We got the twins. I like one of the things I didn't notice. Someone actually pointed out to me. Uh, if you notice the people carrying the twins, they actually struggle to keep up the huts. And as the conversation continues, you see them start to stagger more. Never noticed that. It's a good little touch. All right, so recap over. We get the Lucasfilm logo. Beautiful logo. Oh, I noticed it doesn't do that dark green anymore. Actually, I missed that. You get the cool new logo now. Got out Darth Revan's in that one. We open up the Tatooine. Oh, there's a Beaumar Monk. I know people are going crazy about those. The Beaumar monks are people who lived in Jabba's palace. Oh. Huh. Ooh. Huh. Huh. Interesting. So, yeah, I could have guessed that one. So, interesting. So, Jabba's death, Bib decided to split up the territory. Interesting. I mean, that's not much of an empire when you're really thinking about it. But I feel insulted I'm staying in his seat. Oh. Ooh, interesting. So the mayor, hmm, the mayor sits on a throne of lies. I love how well they really did, like, redid Jabba's palace here. Because even, like, those little, I don't even know what they technically are in the corner there by the entranceway. I'm like, I always remember those as a kid. I always wonder, I think they're gambling machines, if I remember correctly. But I remember always seeing those, and I love those things. Ooh, what? Dude, imagine this guy just budges in. He's like, yeah, no one respects you. Thank you. Good night. Like, old man. Uh, I like how the place used to be filled with people all the time. Now under the Fett dynasty, it's open and quiet. Yeah, Jabba loved to party. Like, and I always find that weird too. Like looking at Jabba's palace now, and I'm like, quiet, man, just quiet. There's no one. Even Bib Fortuna. If you go back to the ending of season two, Mandalorian, there were still a couple. You know. Ooh. cybernetic. I heard when it comes to this, I hear that the gang feels very misplaced in the Star Wars universe. That very corny, which everyone's like, you gotta kind of figure Star Wars is corny, and I'm like, okay, I could take that. It's a good criticism, but I'm interested to see what they mean. I haven't seen any spoilers on this, so luckily we're doing good so far. Like quietness is out of lack of respect. I don't know. I think it's just because there's no one there. Like, I mean, I think the man's running it more as a legitimate business, I think, than Jabba, who just was like partying. Don't get me wrong, the people who party there were business too. Like, oh, uh, interesting. She got a droid arm and a mullet. Damn yo. Uh, really love Boba's helmet. The designs of these characters, though, I actually do enjoy. They remind me of the Droids cartoon. Wonder if this is the ones that actually people online were talking about. Ooh, mmm, nice. I really do like the designs of these guys. Uh, so Boba Fett gets a biker gang. See, I mean, under Jabba's people, well, time a bit Fortuna, they were less around. Now, Boba literally no one's around. I think that shows Jabba's more respected as daimyo. And I feel like it's changing for Fett over time as Dynasty grows. So I'm like, maybe. We'll see. So I'll give you that one because now he has like more workers. I'm like, I could see more people being there as workers. I don't know. It's like this weird thing because like I don't know if they really respected Jabba more than feared him, obviously. But I think Bib Fortuna also less people at that point. I think Bib was just living off the scraps, and the scraps were ample. Oh, look, Camino. The scraps that Bib lived off of was more than ample for for a Twi'lek of him, like his stature. But so cool. But I mean, literally, they just had when it came to having. Oh yeah, here's a background. A another backstory here. But when it comes to Jabba, he just had like people who. I mean, it was all business relations, of course, but they were all scummy underbelly as well. So now you gotta figure it's some sort of party every day. Man didn't care. Man would handle business in front of everyone there, but they were all on payroll as well. So I know there's a, I forget if it was a recent comic or book. I know where basically like Jabba told Boba Fett, he's like, you know what, you're the only like person I feel was like a true friend of mine, and Boba's just like, all right, like man's doing business, and like that's a tough one, you know. Ooh, it's a tough one to have that kind of position because you don't really have friends exactly. Ah, those are the ones from Mandalorian, I presume. Oh, look, there's I really can't remember her name, but from Mandalorian. She just reminds me of Ellen Ripley from Alien. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, or this might be the ones that they're talking about. These guards look more ridiculous than threatening. You know what? That's I think part of the charm. You know, you figure it's the traditional or like professional garb of each different culture. May not understand it, you know, or may look goofy, but at the same time, it's like, they could be deadly. We don't know. We don't know. I love the banthas, man. I love the banthas. Ooh, oh, Tuscan's attack. There's a wide pan out there. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Dude, I want a bantha too. Damn, they cooked them. I My first thought, I'm like, oh, the Pike Syndicate, but I'm like, well, if they're under the protection of whatever like speeder bike gang, they're probably the ones who went after him. Then, yeah, yep, that's the gang from before. Damn, so he has to bury the whole, well, he burns the whole tribe, man. Yeah, this is the Tuscan camp that he captured and them. You know, he was captured by and then became part of. And he's burning all their gaffy sticks. I wonder if that's like a ceremonial thing. Like when you die, your gaffy stick gets like buried with you, or Oh yeah, that's right. They kill the kids too. Jesus, like Anakin Skywalker, the whole place. Look at that. That's just respect out of Boba Fett. Damn, as a lone wanderer with a bantha. We come back. Boba's in the back to tank here. Oh shoot, yo! Oh, they got Blacker Santa. Yo, he's trying to do a leg tackle on a Wookiee. Just getting blown around. Yo, burn him. Burn him. Ooh. Ooh. That's stabbing him. Ooh. Got him in the bear hug, man. Oh, oh. Here's the gang. This is so good, man. Jesus. What a spear, goddamn. Broke him in half. This is like watching a wrestling match. Ooh. Yo, throw him to the rancor pit. God. Get a chunk out of him, man. Ooh, Fennec. Yo. Yo! No, come on. Drop him. Ooh. Wow. Got him to the rancor pit, man. Boba in a robe. Roba Fett. Wow, man. How'd he get in? It was actually like really enjoyable the entire meal. Other goes to like, oh, we captured him. And I was like, let's have a feast. Oh, that's a cute droid. I can make a custom droid like that. Mm-hmm. Oh, and twins arrive to the palace. I'm to apologize. A rancor? Jesus. Like, hey, we're sorry for killing you. Here's a whole ass rancor. Is that Danny Trejo? I know deadass it ain't, but like, god damn. Literally for a second I was like, something you should know. Both lied to. Hmm. The mayor's dealing land here. Oh, I'll give him Chrysanthemum back. Yeah, I thought the same thing. Why is he the Wookiee back to the gladiators? Ooh, are they keeping Chrysanthemum? Oh, I hope we can see more of them. Was it actually Danny Trejo? Oh, come on. And I get to keep a Rancor? Damn. Huh. Now Boba has a Rancor. What fine development. And he is hanging out. Oh. Oh shit, it is Danny Trejo. Oh. Huh. Yeah. Hey. What's it, Huh. Bro, what? He's like petting this thing like this is a dog. You know, I was thinking about Star Wars, and I was thinking, I'm like, if I lived in the universe, I'm like, I'd probably be used to this kind of stuff. But then thinking about being thrown into it, I'm like, it'd be terrifying. Thank you, thank you. I thought about buying one of the Rancors. They made like tons of figures of the Rancor, like mad expensive. You literally got a Rancor. Uh, huh. What I find interesting about the writing of the show is that reading the books, I'm like, the lines I think add up to the way Boba Fett would speak from like Legends novels, but then it's the delivery I find to be a bit different. Like he smiles a lot more. It feels a lot warmer than in the books. The same line would be delivered, but I feel a lot colder. At least that's the way I read it. I find that very interesting about Tamara's inflection when he acts. I just got the piece on her. The Rancor is definitely supposed to be a false sense of truce. I would like to think so. Part of me is thinking it was a setup. That's me and my girl when she has to go talk to the people at McDonald's that they messed up my order. Ooh, interesting. That's a fast Athorian, man. Also, Space Vespa? See, a lot of people really don't like the bike designs for that. I don't mind. Like, don't get me wrong, the extra mirrors, but I'm like, it really does remind me of like 80s Star Wars. I hope that droid blows up, bro. Ah. Oh, I was hoping just turned to parts. Is that wrong? Is that. They're saying they feel pain. I'm like, I feel wrong. Oh, the mouse droids. We got the mayor's assistant in like a fucking 94 like Ford Bronco. And then we got all these guys back there. The 94 or 92. I really forget. Like a low speed speeder chase. trying to figure out who plays the guy here on the red speeder. I don't know what actor he reminds me of, or if I've seen him in anything before. Oh wow. Uh, uh, Picture Jabba the Hutt. Uh, 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 that was a scene from the trailer. And Boba just gets there. Hmm. Like a Boba just got there. It was like a whole high speed chase. If I had to pick one planet in the Star Wars universe to live on, which would it be? Um, my go-to is always Naboo because that's the closest to Earth. Um, I feel Naboo kind of has that all figured out. Governed very similar way. Yeah, it's just very much like Earth. So if I want to feel very comfortable, that would be the place. Place of interest would probably be let me see. I gotta go like a place I'd just be interested in living. Um, Another safe bet would be like Corellia. I feel like it's just kind of nicer. Um, Tatooine. You know, as I'm starting to see more of it, I'm kind of a little more like, Tatooine. Hmm. I don't know. I feel like Horizon's up there. It's like a nice place to live. Well, not a nice place to live, but I feel like those are probably my at least my top three. You see Coruscant? Oh, actually, hold on. That's the end of the Book of Boba Fett episode. Coming in at, including the openers, we're coming in at 33 minutes and 59 seconds. Um, Technically, still another 4 minutes 26 seconds of just concept art and whatnot. But I gotta say, overall, I think really cool episode. Um, was it action packed as the last one? No, but I think actually I guess I kind of go yeah to some extent. Um, Not as like high intensity, but to see Black Chrysanthemum in action like that, pretty much waiting for Boba Fett in a defenseless form, ripping him out of the back to tank, basically throwing them all around. The uh, I forget if they're even given a name, so I'm gonna have to go back and get some info. You know, Currently it's logged in the archives, but I'm gonna have to go a little more in depth coming up. Uh, to see Boba Fett's gang come in, fight Black Chrysanthemum. He got stabbed like 7 times, 8 times, I guess, because he also got stabbed in the hands. Um, and basically thrown down the Rancor pit. Like that was pretty cool. I like Black Chrysanthemum. I was kind of hoping, I'm still hoping, comes back. Um, we saw the Tuscan tribe, perish. I did like this episode was more in current times than it was flashbacks. I haven't the first episode being mainly flashbacks. I wasn't too big on because I was like, all right, I know we're setting up groundwork. That's the easy part. But I just kind of like, oh man, like I kind of like, I'm excited to see Boba's new armor and position and where that's going. A lot of it's been very envious for some more info, and I would say it's a pretty solid episode. I would give it probably a solid 7 out of 10. If I had to go for it. Last week's episode being like an 8 or 9. So it's not as great, but I think it has a lot to offer. People really didn't like that. I thought we were gonna see another biker gang or something, but because I know people. That was like the one complaint I saw online today was they're like, oh, they're cheesy. I hated them. Not interesting. And I'm like, they really didn't add too much. I like to believe the setup for bigger things coming. I know the girl we saw there, I know she matches art for Boba Fett's daughter, so a lot of people theorize that's who it was. Interested to see if that does come to that does come full circle. Not too sure with it. Um, Fennec and Boba, I love seeing them, so it was really cool to see them in action today. Um, I want to say those are my big thoughts on it. Now we're seeing Boba Fett in the I guess the coming episodes are gonna see him get revenge, not just on the mayor and the Pikes, but also then going flashbacks. I Yeah, I guess the Pikes as well. So I guess he's just dealing with the same problem. I guess that's why he's also getting those flashbacks. I guess the reoccurring issue since he's been back on Tatooine. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. Did we see as the Huts? We saw Danny Trejo. That was really that was actually really cool to see. I was like, oh, is that Danny Trejo? Then I was like, probably not. And then finally it zooms in, I'm like, holy shit, it was actually Danny Trejo. I was saying that was like a joke, but I was like, all right. Um, so I guess we're getting more Danny Trejo, hopefully. So now Boba's got a rancor. He's gonna learn to ride a rancor. Episode was in a good way all over the place. I think it really catered to a lot of. I think for people like me who have delved into the larger Star Wars universe, all the legend stuff and the old cartoons. The gang is very reminiscent of droids and that whole cartoon thing. It was it was weird. It was cheesy. It was 80s. It had mullets. It had robo arms, laser eyes. Like it had a lot of stuff like that. So seeing that, I think I don't know all these like people I see on Instagram and whatnot and their reviews. I really don't know if that's where they're coming from. If they're a lot of people are like embrace how cheesy it is because that's kind of Star Wars thing. It's kind of its legacy is that there are things that are cheesy about it, and I'm really thinking, in a very lighthearted way. I think that's what they're kind of going for. But I did see some people who were actually like mad. They're like, "This is so stupid. It kills Star Wars for me." I'm like, it's a mullet and a robo arm and a guy with like a cyber eye. Like we've seen 1,000 times. We're gonna see it more. So I think that pretty much sums up. I think my review and thoughts of the episode. Predictions going forward. Um, now the mayor's working with the Pikes, and we know that he's kind of pulling strings, and then someone else is pulling larger strings. I'm guessing that's kind of what the twins were going on about. Um, I in my head through the episode after Boba seeing the gang, having that gang join him, stuff with Black Crusade, I would like to think, besides building his army or building his empire, I think he's amassing an army in the same way as well. So I'm thinking going forward that probably will play a factor here. Is I think this is the gateway we're going to be seeing more inclusions into as we were kind of introduced more to the main threat here of the series. I think that's where we'd be introduced to maybe some old faces from Boba Fett's life. As of course everyone's been asking like Bosk. Dengar, I would really like to see. I'm a huge Dengar fan. Um, I think what's it? I think Forlom was killed in the comic books. I don't know. It's coinciding with that. Um, maybe Zuckus. I would like to see, of course, some more live action bounty hunters. Maybe the return of Blacker Satan. I would like to see another live action Wookiee. I would like to see live action Doctor Aphra. So who knows? Maybe there could be some correlation there. And I think this is a good gateway into that. So I could see this kind of being the catalyst of something bigger. Yeah, live. You know what? That's a good point. Cad Bane as well. Um, you know, you figure bounty hunters. Bounty hunters are a fun thing because anyone can hire them, good or bad. You know, as long as the money's right, most of them pick up the job. That very vague, but So I just see this kind of being the gateway to that. So yeah, at least that's kind of my predictions for it. The way this episode ended is very open, so I am interested to see what's to come for next Wednesday. But with that being said, I think this is where I'll do the plug segment here. So let me type that in here. Oh, thank you, Gucci. My man's got me. So, of course, my name is Tima, aka the Master Archivist. This is another episode of Book of Boba Fett. We're doing the watch alongs every Wednesday night for Book of Boba Fett around 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's kind of been a fair go-to time. And I've been pretty sick the past couple weeks though. The coughing and the congestion. Hopefully it'll be gone this week. It's definitely getting better. So I would like to try to have a stream Saturday with me and Gucci. We're gonna be doing Grand Theft Auto the contract missions. All I'm trying to do the entirety of it in one straight shot. I'm trying to deliver more content in one whole than separately through the week. I just think it's a little easier on people watching and myself. Um, to give it more of a dedicated time and space compared to a little bit here and there each day, because that opens up the rest of the schedule through the week. So, looking at that for Saturday and Sunday, looking to hopefully do something like that as well. Also, myself and Dante and Score Spot 8 will be coming back with some more co-streams. Of course, post-holiday, it's been very, very uh, slower. It's like the build-up back to the normal pace of things. So, with that being said, you can find me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch at the Master Archivist. Also, be doing stuff on YouTube as well. Some live streams in there as well. And then I'll try to also be coming back for Master Archivist Mondays. But of course, since we're doing a bulk of stuff on Sunday, might be doing more Master Archivist Sundays at this point. So I'll keep you guys posted, of course, on the Instagram and the Discord as well. But with that being said, hopefully I can catch you guys coming up later this week. I also do have the Discord there, Cyber Archives. You can find myself, Gucci Dutch, Dante Spada, Mel. You can find Transat, all of us from the Fang Squadron. You can find us there, talking, discussing, sharing memes with each other. So if you are interested, of course, you have the link there. I always do appreciate liking and following the videos, people on YouTube as well. And with that being said, everyone, thank you so much for joining me for Book of Boba Fett episode 3. And until next week, I hope to see everyone back here. And through the week, I hope to see you guys as well. So with that being said, thank you so much for coming out, and may the force be with you. Good night, everyone.